What is up, guys? In today's video we're going to be tying a mop fly. This is the second ever fly tying video I've ever made, so let's get right into it. First thing you're going to need is a jig hook. I think I'm using a size, I forget. Let me look here. I forget what size my jig hooks are. I think they're a size 12. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a size 12 jig hook because I dumped the packages out. And then I'm using green and black bead, speckled bead. And all this stuff I got at Bass Pro. So, small hole in through first, and then you just twist it until it comes up. I'm using a red thread today, right here, 210. It's called Florida Fire Orange, and it's a UTC thread, so it's an ultra thread, and it's 210, size 210. Stay down there, bead. I'm just building a head up right now here at the front. I usually don't put copper wire on, but I think I'm going to just keep that bead in place a little more. I get my copper wire out of my drawer. Set that aside real quick. Using some shears that my buddy gave me. They're super sharp, really nice. I don't even have to really cut them. You just boop, literally touch the thread and it snips it. Alright, let's tie in our copper wire. Using about 4 inches of wire. And I'm putting it into the bead in the slot, and then tying it in tight. And then what we're gonna do is just do that. Whoop, it slipped down. There, okay. And then just do that. I'm using a cream color mop. Actually, I think it's white, from the White River Fly Shop in Bass Pro. Just about that long, I'd say. So, this stuff is cheap, but it's like really, really durable and lasts a while. And yeah, that's all you need right there. This kind of imitates like a grub or like a leech. I'm looking at my bug chart that I have up on my wall with a whole bunch of bugs, and I'm trying to see, like that right there that I have circled, that's a leech. Like really any of these right here. So, yeah, let's just continue tying. Tie it in pretty tight, build up a nice head on it. Oop, my copper wire got in there. Alright, see how we got that? We got more thread back than we do on top. And then what I'm gonna do is use my bobbin cradle that I made. It's homemade. And just put it in there and then just wrap my wire around. Just like that. I didn't wrap the whole way around just so I can snip it easier. I don't like helicoptering wire. I don't know. I'm just weird. Okay. And then I'll just make sure it's tight. And then I don't use a whip finish tool. I just hand whip finish. And actually, here, I'll just show you all how to do that. Okay. You're gonna go one time around. My vise is not tight. I just switched my setup, so I'm still trying to dial everything in. So you do it one loop, and you can do a second, but it's harder to cinch. And then you just spread it out like that. Do it like that. Spin it as however times you want. I usually do like 6 to 8. Pull, make another loop like that, put it through that loop, and then pull on your bobbin. Until it's tight. Oh my goodness. My vise needs to tighten. Okay. Now I'm going to reel my bobbin back in. Now if you see I had that little loop little loop right there, that's fine. That's just didn't tighten all the way. It happens. But I'm just going to cut it off like that. Grab my UV resin that I bought off Amazon for like $10, and it comes with the light. And just do a light little drop, and just honestly I do it just to hold that thread on better and just for the durability of the fly. And then yeah, it's dripping there. We'll get that first. Now we'll go up top. I need to charge my light. Now we'll get a head on. Since I stopped that drop from going into the eye, actually I think I did a little bit, but I got it all over my shears right here. So I'm just gonna get that cured, and then it'll just break right off. So it should be dry. Yeah. And then we'll just that didn't pull off. I don't know. I'll deal with it later. But yeah. There it is. Pretty cool looking fly. It's got a lot of color in it. And yeah, you'll be able to catch fish. And let me get a couple other variations out of my fly box that are the same. I tied them in green. You can do whatever size, whatever bead, whatever color thread you want, whatever size hook you want. Sometimes I don't even use jig hooks. I use like stonefly hooks that are good for stonefly. There's a really, really tiny one for like bluegill, really tiny hook. And then I actually added dubbing on that. A lot of guys do. There's a one that I tied yesterday. Red thread, no copper wire, and it's green. And same bead and same hook. And then there's one we tied up today. So yeah, pretty cool. They're super easy to tie, really cheap to tie, and they catch fish. Guaranteed. You throw this thing in the water, you're catching something. And they don't take much time at all to tie. Probably about, if I'm making a batch, one fly will probably take me 2 minutes. Really precise fly, but since I was doing it slower, it probably is taking me 10 minutes almost. 7. We'll say 7 minutes. So yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, see you in the next one.